are live here in the Art Park on Pine this morning. It's a little dark, but we brought some lights, and we are going to get a little painting a little later here on Good Day. First, we want to find out exactly what this art park is. I've got Vinny and Cameron here with us, and you guys are really kind of trying to get this thing moving, get this going along. It's been open for a little while, but what exactly is the art park?
The art park is a community space interested in furthering the arts and community in Albany, Georgia.
There you go. So, of course, you have all of these different murals and designs and doodles and paintings and masterpieces, really, some of them are. But how can you come down here and contribute to this?
Well, anybody can just come down here and paint whenever they want because it's open to the public.
Awesome. So no fee, no art test you have to pass?
No, none of that. But we ask that people, it's still a family environment, so we want to keep it, away from the profanity and everything like that.
Absolutely. And you guys do have a little rule. If you're going to paint something, of course you can paint anywhere. You can cover up anybody's artwork. It's, kind of that mutual understanding. But you do ask that if you're going to paint something, have it be better than what you're covering up.
Absolutely. Just, it's a matter of respect. If you're going to cover something up, put more effort into it than was already there.
Yeah. Now, how long has this place been around here? I mean, the walls are quite covered.
I don't know. Cam?
We've had it open for probably about 5 or 6 months now.
Wow.
But it's just been slowly opening up. We started inviting artists to come in kind of on a,
Sure.
low-key basis. We said, we got to open. You can come in and paint if you want to.
There you go. You guys are getting a couple props. I know there's some wood pallets, a couple toilets somewhere, some big, they look like spools of yarn, but they're probably as tall as I am. Where did those come from?
Those are wire spool that people donated, and we have the pallets that are donated as well, and we're asking for more, and we're just, making, furnitures and stuff out of it, just for benches for people to sit, and it's functional, it's upcycling.
Absolutely. What is the goal of the art park? End result? 5 years down the road, 3 months from now, 2 weeks from now?
End result, improve culture here, bring community together.
I love it. I love it. Well, a little bit later here on Good Day, we're going to be getting painting, but you mentioned some of those donations, always asking for more. How does that work? You pay a fee for the paint, or just come down and bring some, leave some?
Well, you bring your own paint and you paint whenever you want, but, we need supplies down here, so if anyone have like wooden pallets sitting around or just old paint that they don't use or paint bucket or stuff like that, we ask them to bring it down here, and we have a donation drop box over there so they can just drop it in there, and we'll put it to good use.
Absolutely. Don't throw it away. Just come on down here and upcycle it, like they said. Well, we are live here at the Art Park. Again, a little bit later here on Good Day, we're going to get painting and finding out exactly what makes this art park tick. That's coming up a little later. Back to you guys in the studio. Well, welcome back to Good Day, everyone. We are live here at the Art Park on Pine, working on our canvas here. It looks like, Cameron, what is your inspiration this morning?
I'm just kind of going with it.
Yeah? Any idea what you're going to make yet, or just the canvas we got?
It's looking like a face. No, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out as it goes.
5:45 in the morning. Doesn't quite have an inspiration yet, but I think the coffee might kick in a little while.
In just a second.
And we'll have it. Well, we're going to let you continue working on that a bit. Vinny, I want to chat with you because this art park is not only for the community, but it's really been made by the community. A couple different organizations have come together to make this possible.
That's right. Cameron is the president of Downtown Art Coalition, and I'm president of Makerspace Albany. And another group that's involved with us is the Catalyst group, and we work together a lot on different projects and stuff like that, and trying to get this art park going.
There you go. So how do you guys work together to make this old abandoned building what it is today?
Well, the building is owned by Attica, and we get a lot of help from the city, and they plan events and stuff like that. And what got me started is I went to one of the Knights of D-Town event, and I was just so inspired. And all the other cities around the area has makerspace, and that's what I'm more into. And what we do is we're trying to provide a location where we provide the tools, and people can just come and build whatever projects they see on Pinterest or anything like that. So you pin something, and you don't have you know, you don't quite have the supplies or the tools to do it, well, we want to provide a location for that. And the art park is for artists or sculpture or, you know, whoever wants to come and it's an outlet for artistic.
Absolutely. It's not just painting.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Cameron, you talked to me a little bit about how it's just always evolving, always changing. Of course, here you are, you know, covering up something else that was there. You know, something new every time.
Yeah, it's an organic space in the purest form of it. You know, anybody can come in, anybody can build a bench, paint on the wall, and do whatever they want to. As long as, you know, I mean, they can even do, we don't want people to do obscene things, but in the event that someone does, I mean, they've got the ability to, we're just going to cover it.
There you go. Sounds good. We're going to be chatting a little bit later here on Good Day about how it can really be an outlet for some destructive behavior. Hopefully people will come down here instead of perhaps making graffiti on other buildings here in our community. That's coming up a little later here on Good Day. First, back to you guys in the studio. Thanks so much, Chris. Well, we are live here at the art park, and I got to say something about the weather. The humidity, thankfully, is cooperating with my hair this morning. So exciting. But we are live here at the art park this morning. Vinny and Cameron are here with us. Cameron, it looks like this is kind of transforming into a little bit of a hand this morning.
Yep. Got a little hand going on here.
How neat, how neat. Now, we are talking about the art park, and it is a form of graffiti. You know, you're spray painting on walls. Of course, you've got the sculpture and all the other things that you're tying in here to the art park as well. But it can really be an outlet for people who want to go and put graffiti on some other buildings here in town.
Yeah, it's a place that gives a voice to something that's regularly frowned upon.
Yeah.
It gives an outlet to someone who potentially could put it somewhere where it's not appreciated. But not only graffiti, I mean, the place, you know, of course, gives itself to graffiti and street art, but we ask everybody, you know, to come out. I mean, if, you know, traditional acrylic, I mean, the space is kind of rough, but you can get some really cool pictures out of it.
Yeah, and there certainly are some really neat pictures around here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, it's open to the community, so maybe if you're not an artist or maybe you're a little shy, haven't quite broken out of that shell yet, you can just come down and look at all the art.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the secondary goal of it is, you know, firstly, you know, give artists a place to put artwork, and then secondly, for people to appreciate it and come down and take a look at it. And it's also, you know, there's a voice in everything that, you know, like if you were to paint something on the wall, you've got something that you're trying to portray, and you want people to see it. And so, what better place, you know, come check it out and see what people are saying.
And how appropriate, because you've got some big events coming up here in a few weeks.
Absolutely, we've got Nights of D-Town that's coming up. It's the last Friday of the month. And then the very next day on the 27th, we've got the color run is going to finish in here. And so it's going to be at a big event going on that Saturday.
I know how fun is that? Yesterday morning on Good Day, we were talking all about the color run. And I mean, people are just going to be covered in color. Of course, you're coming down here where the walls are covered in color. That's just going to be a pretty neat thing for the community. But it is kind of a bit of a give and take. You know, you have, of course, have to give up your time to come down here and work on the walls. But so far, it's been a very positive thing for the community. You've got supplies out here that are just here.
Yeah, we've for the most part, we've had great respect on the walls and a whole array of different types of, you know, skill sets and types of artists that have come in here. Teenagers come in here and they have fun, you know, painting. And we've had supplies in here. We've had ladders and extension poles and all kinds of stuff that has just been in here. You know, nobody messes with it. It's appreciated.
Absolutely. It's all part of the community. The community kind of owns it, as well as this wonderful artwork that we've got here. We're coming up. We're going to let Cameron keep working on his hand here on the wall. We're going to be talking more about how it is a community effort here at the art park. Back to you guys in the studio. Well, welcome back to Good Day, everyone. We are live here at the art park on Pine Avenue. We have not created. Cameron has created this beautiful masterpiece. Again, you kind of did it all right here during Good Day. Tell us about this artwork you've created.
I kind of just saw a face in it. Somebody had painted over this, and I thought, you know, why did they do that?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like an expression, you know, it's like, why do that?
Yeah.
You know?
But he's giving them the thumbs up, and I'm going to give it the thumbs up too, because it is definitely a work of art. But as you said, anybody can come out here, paint over anything. You don't need artistic ability. You don't have to pass a test, anything like that. You can just come out and paint.
Right. Yep. Anybody can come. You can paint whatever you want to.
How about profanity? Because if it's open to the public, unfortunately, you might have people who don't paint the most family-friendly things.
Right, and we've experienced that a little bit. It's gotten covered up pretty much right away. We've got a lot of people that have a lot of vested interest in this, and you know, as soon as they see something like that pop up, they usually cover it.
There you go. So it's just kind of the community helping the community to make this great. Again, what kind of future do you see the art park having?
I'd like to see the art park. We've got a lot of work to do. We're going to make it look better and better. We've got hopefully some greenery coming in here. We're going to do some gardening in here. We're going to use it as event space. Have a lot of, you know, cool stuff going on here.
Now, if you're not an artist, painting-wise, Vinny, you've also got some upcycling that's going on out here.
Yeah, we try to, whatever people donate, you know, we saw a couple pallets sitting around, so we made benches out of them, and we hung one over there in the corner, and, you know, use them as planters, so, you know, whatever. We're collecting clear 2-liter bottles right now, so we're going to do like kind of an awning over the top. So just whatever people want to bring, and we'll make something creative out of it.
Absolutely. A 2-liter bottle, something people probably definitely would throw away.
Right.
But again, you don't need any skill, and to prove that, guys, I'm not an artist, but I can contribute to this wall.
Yep.
All right, so I can just grab one of these cans of spray
here
paint.
you go. I got it.
Oh, he's got it all ready for me.
There you go.
I've been watching the mastermind all morning. Let's see. I don't want to cover anybody's up, because it is kind of an unspoken rule. If you're going to cover it up, you want it to look better.
Right.
All right. So I'm going to pick right down here, this nice little spot. Oh, I got a little big. Making a flower. Does not look like a flower. I might have to go over it a couple more times, but we've got my flower just to prove that you don't need to have an artistic ability. When is this open?
It is officially open now. Anybody can come in. We're working on details for rental, for exclusive events, but in the event that you want a community event going on, you're free to come in here. We barbecued in here last weekend. So yeah, if you're not going to close the doors, you're going to invite everybody to come in.
There you go.
You can come in and use it as a park.
I love it. Well, guys, I got to work on my flower a little bit more. Back to you guys in the studio.